The following is not going to apply to all of you because some of you made your home studio just to record yourself. However, if you're trying to market your services to other people outside of your normal circle of friends or just really outside of your band, then this video is for you. And I honestly debated with myself on even putting out this video because it reveals a lot of my own secrets about marketing my own home studio and what I did. And, if I put this out there, then, if you're in my area, you might be competing with me by using the same tactics. But truth be told, as I said before, guys, the home studio and really the studio market in general it's not even it's oversaturated. And, most people really are starting their own home studios, and it's tough to get business. But if you really want to go at this, then here's a few tips. And I'm not leaving anything out that I didn't try myself. If I am leaving anything out, then comment below if you feel like giving out your secrets. But this is it. First of all, you have to think like a business. If you're selling food like McDonald's, guess what? Everybody needs to eat. So you have a really wide audience, right? So you just advertise in general areas. TV commercials, you have your big golden arch sign. Everybody knows McDonald's. I mean, it's a common household name, but it became a common household name through advertising, through word of mouth. Their food, although it's, not great, it's not bad either. Well, health-wise it might be, but taste-wise, it's okay. And it's cheap, relatively speaking. So, when people need something quick to eat, or they don't feel like cooking, McDonald's, or Burger King, or Wendy's, or whatever. Again, household names. But they sell to a very wide market. You are selling to a very niche market, which is to musicians and people who need audio services. So, again, musicians, we have possible corporate clients, although the problem with home studios is that they don't really take you seriously unless you're in a commercial facility. That's kind of the catch-22, unfortunately. But if people are willing to put up with it, it might be a small business, that doesn't matter. But if you're going for the really high-end corporate clients, I highly doubt you're going to get their business in your basement or in your bedroom. That's just the truth. But I'm not saying high-quality audio is not possible. I mean, damn, I'm in my living room recording this video, and you would say it sounds pretty darn good, wouldn't you? So absolutely it's possible to record and mix and all that professional sounding audio, but people want flair. They like to record in a facility that's welcoming, that they feel like they're getting their money's worth. And the good thing about having a commercial place is that you can charge more money for that added, rest assuredness that you're getting a professional product. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so we have corporate, we have musicians, we have independent filmmakers. You're probably not going to go for Hollywood because you're in your basement, but hey, I myself have mixed for internet shows, TV pilots, independent films, documentaries. I mix my own documentary there. So it's not like it's not possible, but you need to target the same level. Again, like water seeks its own level. If you're producing with independent people, they're more than likely to want your services because you're independent as well. So, now how do you get the musicians though? Well, there's two ways. First of all, you can be a live audio engineer, because if you're a live audio engineer and you're, mixing at a bar and you can get a good sound at that bar or that, wherever you're mixing audio, then you have built rapport. Instant rapport. If you've gotten a good audio sound at that venue, then you can say, as long as you have the bar owner's permission or whatever, say to the band, hey, look, I got a recording studio. give them your business card or whatever, and right there you got business possibly if they need something done. The other way, I have seen a lot of successful people who they themselves are musicians, they're in a band, and they have a home studio because they're around other musicians. They're going out on the weekend nights or whenever and playing gigs and meeting other musicians. You have to go where your potential customers are. Where are your potential customers? Where do musicians go? I actually did a lot of marketing via MySpace back when MySpace was still popular. All I had to do was look for local bands in my area, and I sent them a message, sent them a link to the website, gave them like a 1 or 2 sentence introduction because everybody's ADHD nowadays. They don't want to read paragraphs of information. You say, hey guys, if you're looking to record your demo CD or your next album, please check out my services or whatever, however you want to word it, and then, give them your website address. Oh, by the way, that's key as well. If your website looks like it was designed by a 4-year-old, people aren't going to take you seriously. I'm not a web designer myself, so what did I do? I had 2 options. Hire somebody, which is kind of expensive, but worth it if they're good, or I got a web template that is insanely professional looking. The website alone, people have told me they booked me because my website looked good. 2 or 3 people said that. So that was 3 customers that I wouldn't have had. And, that's potential money lost. And that website paid for itself after one recording or mix session. Other ways to find people. Now, I forgot to mention, this is very important. This is actually number 1 before you start marketing anywhere. Make sure you can actually mix a professional sounding project. If you really don't know what the hell you're doing, then just keep practicing, keep mixing, keep recording, keep experimenting, and eventually you'll get it done. And eventually you can market your services. But if you have a demo reel or an audio portfolio, I guess you would say, of crap sounding audio, I mean, you gotta ask people who will be honest with you. How does this sound? Honestly compare your stuff to things that are on the radio or on TV or whatever, and honestly evaluate yourself. And if you're that damn good, then go ahead and market yourself. But if you suck, again, keep practicing, keep experimenting, doing stuff for free. That's how I got started. I recorded somebody for free. Most of my audio gear was not paid for with people that came and recorded or mixed with me. I do media creation in general, but audio was not pulling in the money for me. At least not as I had hoped. I still had the studio open. I still record people on occasion, but nothing like back when I was marketing it pretty hard. The other way. This is if you can't be a live audio engineer, because let's be honest, the jobs are few and far between. Now, if you do have all your audio gear sitting around collecting dust, then hey, approach some bars. They might be interested in your services, and you can take commission, do all the bookings, and make the bar owner's job easier. And if you can bring in more people to drink alcohol for them, more people to eat food, they'll like you and they'll pay you. You get paid based off a percentage or however you want to handle it. And your audio gear is no longer collecting dust. It's making you money and it's making you contacts. But if you can't get that live audio gig, then what you can do is have somebody who works at one of these bars, maybe even the owner themselves if they work there, but maybe even just one of the people that work at the bar, it doesn't even have to be a normal place where people do music, live music, but if it is, have them get, basically offer them a referral fee for referring bands that end up booking you. This is actually something that I saw in the Sound City documentary, where Sound City was doing pretty bad at the beginning, but then, they were in the right spot, which is Los Angeles, and a lot of good bands, play there. And the guy was getting a referral fee, a booking fee, whatever you want to call it. He was getting money to refer bands to Sound City, and Sound City was giving them, it was getting business that way. Otherwise, again, where do you advertise? Where do you advertise to find bands? Facebook, unfortunately, isn't that great of a resource anymore, or it really never was. But you can Google band, band listings. There might be a website for your area, and then you can just cold email or cold call or whatever the band's up, and really, you're going to get a lot of rejections. Out of all the MySpace mailings that I sent, I got probably 2 bookings out of it. And we're talking probably like 100 messages. And I wasn't always just copying and pasting my message. I was making it semi-personal, putting the band's name in there, and then writing something about, what I saw, because that helps as well. The other thing, obvious one I almost missed, Craigslist. Craigslist, I have gotten business that way. And a lot of people might laugh at it, but hey, it's free classified ads. Why not advertise if it's free, right? That's all I can really think of, unfortunately. And I'm sure I've given you ideas to get your home studio out there. Again, if you have the right services, then and the right price for people, then you should be able to book people, as long as there's clients to be had. Again, that's why I'm kind of getting out of recording musicians, because everything's drying up as far as that's concerned. Everybody's building their own home studios. So if everybody's building their own home studios, nobody's going to go to another studio to record. That's just how it goes. So this has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.